The second of our Monday night doubleheader, as it'll be the Wizards of Tokyo taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. So a heck of a start to this one. We haven't even gotten settled in already in the end zone on the opening kickoff.
And you know what happens, too? Now you got to translate what that means, because I think for the team that just scored, their defense, I think they'll be more aggressive now. They'll be bolder. They're playing with a lead and an early one and some momentum. So if you're the offensive coordinator on the other side of the field, you better be prepared for some heavy pressure coming your way. They're going to try to get another big score and a big one early.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. And they'll run with Sermon to begin the drive. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
Now that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot there.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Here's the rookie from Auburn, Tank Bigsby. That one, a first down pickup of 8. Give to Bigsby on the option. And he stopped immediately there. Here's 2nd and 10. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Play action. Here's Willis. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Bengals are going to take over here up near the 40. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Man open, that's Jamal Chase complete. A big play there for Cincinnati. 44 yards.
It's early, but a natural cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? What the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
From the red zone now, here's Burrow, 1st down. And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1. Now Burrow going to change things up. On second and goal, Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr., his second touchdown on the season. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out away from it and keeping the play alive. And I think he did it with the idea that his tight end would find his way free in the end zone, and his confidence was rewarded.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. Willis with another keeper. And holding it, maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. There for the sack, B.J. Hill.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him. You've got to keep him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Fielded just inside the 20. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They've got things going their way early. 14-0 lead and the football. 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
11 Thomas.
Burrow looking to pass. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Complete to his tight end Sample. And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Tight end Irv Smith, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down. But you look at this defense. And they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
You have to like the way that they've played in the first month. They have to be very proud being a top 10 unit against the pass. Their goal, though, in this one, see if they can improve that ranking.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. And Burrow going to throw again. Flush to his right. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week, and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now it's 2nd and 9. Open man here is Scott, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll leave them with a 3rd and just a yard. Willis with it on 3rd and 1. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They'll run on first down with Evans. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. They'll stay on the ground. Evans again. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Got an open man, it's Scott. A very solid gain of 27. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Scott. So nothing doing there, and that will bring up 2nd down. Now Willis to throw. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive, and it's been paying off for them so far this game.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. 4th down, Willis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. A give up the middle to Evans. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Here's Willis. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd down and 12. Off the play fake, here's Willis. A short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They go play action with Willis. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that is not going to get it done either. Once again, he stopped behind the line by this Bengals D. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
And this one is right through. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Here we go, here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive, in particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
That one covers 29 yards, first down. And now they're in the hurry up. They will throw on first down with Burrow. It's caught. Smith. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped. Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. 3 yards remain for second down.
11 Thomas.
Throwing again, it's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Irv Smith Jr., his second touchdown of the game, his third on the year. And the Bengals will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. That was quite the call down around the goal line on 4th and goal.
Yeah, they fake the run, pull it out, throw it, and as a defense, I've been in that spot before, and we see it all the time. You almost have to overcommit against the run. You have to almost sell out and say, they're going to run it, go make a play. They got fooled on that one.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And with a 3-score deficit staring them in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. First and 10, Willis. And this one is incomplete.
And attempted a deep ball there, and they didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. Willis wants to pass it again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It sort of looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They go play action with Willis. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. 3rd down, it's Willis. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete, and touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Wizards are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point safely through, and it makes the score 21-10. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Here we go, here we go. 12.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. So we're at halftime here on a Monday night.
These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Cincinnati and Brandon Gott.
Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So this a 2-possession ball game as we get back underway, set for the 3rd quarter. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, the first half, they struggled a little bit to keep pace offensively, CD, down 2 scores here. So how do they make some changes coming out of the locker room?
Well, they've studied what they did in the first half. They've seen what the defense is throwing at them. Now they want to have a plan of attack against it. So you come out, you're not going to get all the points back on one drive, but get started on it. Start chopping into that lead, and maybe it'll inspire your defense to help out as well.
Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Willis from the gun on 3rd down. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And quickly, they get to the line. On 2nd down, it's Sermon. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, here's Evans. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Again, a run with Evans. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run. Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. From the gun, here's Willis. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
It's been a pretty long drive. This will be play number 9, and they need 10 yards out of it on third. Open man is Burks, and he's got him. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 32-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
To throw, here's Willis. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Play action, Willis. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. Third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Willis now off play action. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Bengals drive about to get going. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would. And in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about seeing defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay at a really high level.
They've been hot so far. 25 yards that time.
Everyone in the NFL is looking for mismatches, and T. Higgins' size and speed at receiver, that allows him to have those type of mismatches against most defenders. 6'4", ability to flat-out fly. They can use him everywhere, including in the slot. He's a dangerous playmaker and a big-time producer in the red zone.
And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go through.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
11.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Kelvin Joseph. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
On 3rd down, it's Evans. going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Here's Willis now off the play fake. That's going to be caught. Touchdown. Tyler Scott with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Wizards have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
Showing I've ever seen.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Willis will try and throw for this. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. A big mistake there. You just got the lead 4th quarter, and now they start at the 40.
Here we go.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. He'll hand it off here. This is Mixon. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 39 yards there, a big one.
Well, they've certainly been successful throwing it around in this game. That's allowed them to move the ball on offense. But I got to tell you, to watch them run the football and successfully, I'm not taking sides. But to see the ball in the running back's hands, oh, that's football for me.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 53 yards on the ground for him so far. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
And Burrow going to change the play. On 2nd down, here's Mixon. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. I tell you, they didn't give it to him much through the first 3 quarters, but when they have, he's been efficient. Maybe they ride him more here down the stretch.
And not sure it was actually in the game plan for him to have as few carries as he has, but it might play out really well for them now. As you noted, if they want to ride him down the stretch, he should have fresh legs.
Now they send a man in motion right. Mixon diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that makes this a 9-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Are you kidding me? Really? Are you kidding?
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now they'll shift things around. Willis to throw on 2nd. On the screen, this is Evans. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
A gain of 7. First down, Wizards.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, that's caught by Scott. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Play fake. Here's Willis. Escaping the pressure right. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Here's second and a yard. On second down, a run with Evans. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. What a way to wrap up the week. Now a big play. It's third down. They'll try and run for it with Evans. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now they'll look to Willis to pass it here. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
A second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Now the question is obvious. Do you try to kick the field goal right here knowing that you need 2 scores? I would be thinking about it if I were on that sideline. Get the field goal now, try to get the touchdown later.
Here's Willis. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. Chigakonkwo. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Wizards have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And the lead is down to 2. Brown now to kick it away after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Here we go. 11 Thomas.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow. A ball throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Here we go.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
11 MT, take.
They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Got a man. It's Chase. He completes it. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. They calibrate a big one there to keep the drive moving and then some. That one a back converting there on fourth. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. And with just inside of 10 seconds to go, they'll burn their final timeout. 9 seconds left.
Gotta go.
And they take a knee. What a ball game this was. What an atmosphere this was. And the home team getting the late touchdown, getting the victory, and now